Picked up a $200 million lottery ticket in the rubbish, but now he has to pretend to be poor, because just now his wife wants to divorce him because she thinks he's poor. Yet if he divorces now, he would have to share $100 million with his wife. This is a great injustice to the man. In order not to let his wife know that he is rich, the man sneaks into the mall. First he buys himself a designer suit. He buys a Rolex watch. After returning home with a bunch of designer brands, he hid all the luxury items in a warehouse. Then, he started replacing them secretly. He poured $200,000 worth of high-end red wine into a $10 bottle of ordinary wine. Then he poured top-quality mushroom sauce into cheap cans. Finally, the imported ham was sealed with cheap cling film. After replacing everything, the man is finally able to take a moment to savor the taste of money. He enjoys everything obsessively. Suddenly his wife comes home from work. She rolls off the sofa in a panic, sneaking out of his designer clothes. Before his wife notices he's naked, the wife just felt that he was strange, but didn't think much of it. She even offered him a job at the supermarket. To avoid his wife's suspicion, he had to agree first. But to his surprise, the owner of the supermarket was his sworn enemy. Just the first time he met him, the boss verbally humiliated him in various ways, although he was very unhappy about this. But considering the $200 million, he put up with it. And so it was. By day, he pretends to be poor and works. At night, he goes to a luxury hotel and relaxes in the life of a rich man. It was a real treat. That day, my husband came to visit us. His wife took out the $10 bottle of red wine. The man was instantly on the edge of his seat. He said the wine was very good, but his husband said with a mocking face, "Look at your poor face. You can't afford to buy any good wine." But when his husband took the first sip, he found that the wine was similar to the wine he had used at a fancy party 10 years ago. The old man was a bit puzzled. His wife saw how much his father liked it, so she told him there was plenty more in the freezer. "If you want it, take it all away later." The man's heart was bleeding, but in order not to reveal himself, he had to keep his mouth shut. He picks up a glass of wine and drinks with his old man, but the old man saw a Rolex on his hand. The man quickly puts his hand down and covers the watch with his sleeve. Before his father-in-law could ask, the man quickly explained that it was a replica bought on the roadside for $9.90. But to his surprise, the old man gave out 100 and asked the man to buy one for himself. The man pretended not to hear, but his wife was not happy. He couldn't resist his wife. He had to take the money in pain. At that moment, a phone rings. The man was suddenly confused. He didn't dare to take his phone out, because he was afraid his wife would find his designer phone. But everyone realized it wasn't his own phone ringing, so his wife tells him to answer the phone. But he didn't answer. When he saw his wife was about to come and grab the phone, he was about to be exposed.
Maite y yo nos estamos divorciando.